Hello everyone, this is Sam Pardee, and I'm in the finals of a double elimination tournament that Josh Silvestri, one of the judges at Channel Fireball, ran. I'm playing against Josh himself. I'm in the loser's bracket, which means that I have to win both of the rounds to beat Josh. And we're playing a standard tournament with the card Savage Roar. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, the Druid Roar card banned because we felt like that would just be clearly the dominant deck. My lineup is Shaman, Druid, and Warlock. He has Warrior, Rogue, and Warlock. So yeah, should be some interesting games. I'm going to try to talk about what I'm doing at each point, but I might have trouble with that. So I got kind of blown out by Fiery War Axe there, which is sort of just something that's going to happen, I think, some percentage of the time. Like, I can't not play my guy into it. So this turn, I think I either end up having to have a weak turn or coin out a 3-drop, and I think I want to coin out Feral Spirits. It seems like the strongest option. It gives me a good Abusive Sergeant target. I guess it's possible I could have played Argent Horse Rider to play around a Monkey, then I don't have to lose a guy to it. But I think this is fine. This also sets me up for like a Lava Shock turn if I want it. He has that to fully clear A. That's pretty annoying. Alright, with 2 Lava Shocks, I'm definitely going to blast one off this turn. It lets me get an extra totem out of the deal, even if it is a bad totem. I just want to make more efficient use of my mana because that's how I'm going to win a game like this. Elise. Okay, that doesn't actually matter that much. I'm going to like Horse Rider, Abusive Sergeant next turn, I think. Ooh, Leroy. Okay, so we have some burst. I guess I could also Totem and Horse Rider this turn. The thinking being that if I hit the Taunt Totem, that would be good. Uses all my mana as well. I'm probably going to get to use Abusive Sergeant for some damage at some point anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I should have Totem first, but it doesn't really matter. This is definitely a bad matchup for Shaman, but I've been leading with the Shaman deck because I think it's my weakest, so I want to make sure that I have the most opportunities to win with it. Alright, I don't mind that, actually. Attack there, and Taskmaster, okay. So I can finish off Elise with the Abusive Sergeant if I want. And I could even Lava Shock the Taskmaster. I like... do I want to roll a 1 damage totem? I could try to roll Spell Power. I'm 50-50 to do so. Yeah, I think I like trying to roll Spell Power here. Okay, and then do this. Kill off my other totem. Yeah, I think I like this the best. Hopefully this pings correctly. It does. Alright, that went fine. I'm definitely falling behind, but it was gonna be tough to win this sort of game without a Doomhammer draw anyway. Alright. Okay, Doomhammer's very good. I think I just Doomhammer and Totem here. Again, I have enough guys that the Abusive Sergeant is probably going to get value anyway. I get killed by Harrison, but I mean, what can you do? Okay, Justicar is not entirely unexpected, but is also quite bad for me. Tunnel Trog. I'm definitely rolling a totem this turn. Okay. Because I rolled Taunt, I'm going to kill Justicar, play Tunnel Trog, and for him. And that could set me up for a Lava Bursting next turn. I mean, yeah, Brawl. Brawl was going to probably get me good at some point. Could use a draw too, also. That would be nice. Kind of just treading water right now against his hero power. That doesn't really do anything. Just going to roll a totem and pass, I think. Well, I've used both the Tunnel Trog, so there's not much point in holding back this Lava Burst. I think I'm just going to play it while it has spell power. I'm not going to get any benefit from being overloaded at some point later. And I don't think that holding back is going to help me much. Yeah, 24 health. This is not going great. So if I draw draw 2 into like double Rockbiter, can I win? All right, he's going golden. Leper Gnome is not really of much help, but I guess I will play it, and I think I just pass. Yeah, I could also Leroy down his taunt, but I have Earthshock for his taunt, so I actually want to hold off on that. Okay. Geddon is not actually a disaster for me. It deals us, at least it deals us both some damage, which I kind of like. There's Rockbiter. I was hoping for a spell power there so that I could kill the golden monkey. I could silence it and get in with Rockbiter and Leroy, I guess, because the whelps are going to die anyway. What's like 16 damage? It's not really enough, but what am I hoping to draw? If I draw like 2 power, if I draw something that deals, if I draw another Rockbiter, then that's 21 damage. It's still not enough. Or that's 22 damage. So if I draw 2 into Rockbiter, yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. I think this gives me the most options to hit a draw 2 into a bunch of good stuff to actually win the game. Whereas otherwise I think I just keep sort of treading water and have to hope that I get there. He's going to be at 12, so like it's going to take a draw 2 into a draw 2 into some good stuff to win, probably. We're taking 17 this turn and then probably lethal next turn. He could also have like King Crush or something to end the game really quickly. Yeah. All right, so we have to hit, I think we have to hit draw 2 into a bunch of lethal burn. It's not going to be easy. Oh, he's at 10. Okay, there's the first draw 2. Come on, dealer. That's not good. That is also not good. Yeah, dead. Yeah, the Control Warrior matchup is bad. But I felt like I needed to lead with... I guess he actually has Warlock and Rogue, which are both okay matchups for Shaman. I maybe should have led with a different deck. Because I feel like my Druid, both my Druid and Warlock decks are going to be favored against Control Warrior, so maybe I should have figured that he would lead with that. Alright, here's his Rogue deck, which I believe is Miracle Rogue. I'll just keep Totem Golem out of these. Alright, I don't mind a Sir Finley to play on turn 1, I suppose. Ooh, this is a tough choice between Steady Shot and Life Tap. I think I prefer Steady Shot. The cost of Life Tap is pretty real, so I'll just stick with the Steady Shot. All right, we have Rockbiter, Doomhammer, so we've got some late game power. And we don't get messed up too badly by anything really here, I think. Sure, that's fine. We were overloaded this turn anyway, so our turn was going to be super weak, and now we just get to redo it. It's not a problem at all. And then we have plenty of 3s, so we can play like Horse Rider into Doomhammer. It sounds like a good curve to me. Yes, Backstab into that guy. That is fine. Alright, I'm just going to Horse Rider him here because I don't want to overload myself. I want to push through as much damage as I can. I'm a little annoyed that he still gets to keep the coin. I was hoping he would have to use that with my early pressure. But alas. So our next turn can probably be Doomhammer. Like, he's taking a decent amount of damage here. So we can Doomhammer to finish off his guys. Or I could even just Sir Finley his guy to death, I guess. Ooh, wow. Alright, we got a lot of damage now. Yeah, I guess I just go for the kill then, if he doesn't have a Taunter. If I hit him for 5 down to 18, then double Rockbiter plus Hero Power is lethal. So that's what we'll go for. And I even have like Lightning Bolt or Earthshock to draw into to get the job done. It is a bit of a tell that I didn't attack my Sir Finley into his 3-1. He might have, you know, if he has a taunt or something, I would assume he's going to play it here. Nope, we got him. Goulet. Yeah, that's nice and all. Alright, well, I got the win I was most worried about out of the way now. I even have the Rubbins Earthshock. Crunch, crunch. Alright. 1-1. But I remember, I have to win this match, and then I have to win the next match also. So that shouldn't be the easiest. I'm going to play the Warlock deck next. Even though I think it's better than my Rogue deck, or than my Druid deck, I think it has a better Rogue matchup. So I don't want him to beat me with Rogue, and then, you know, I want to get two bites at winning with Druid. Well, I guess it's really getting 2 bites at winning with Warlock. I don't really like Knife Juggler against him because of, well, actually with this hand we're probably going to play Flame Imp and Leper Gnome on turn 1. I'm still going to mulligan the expensive cards. I want to find my ideal turn 1 is Voidwalker plus Flame Imp. So I wanted to try and find that. But I think keeping Leper Gnome is a fine hedge. Now I think I just like playing Flame Imp and leaving the Imp Gang boss in my hand, and leaving the coin and Imp Gang boss for next turn. Because if he has Backstab, he gets to free roll the Leper Gnome anyway, and if he doesn't have Backstab, then he can't kill the Flame Imp. So either way, it's just whether I get a Leper Gnome in play, basically, and I think if he doesn't have backstab, he won't kill. He won't be able to use his mana any more or less efficiently. Yeah, like that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Now we have Imp Gang bosses for days. Whereas if we had coined out the Leper Gnome, I think we would have had a very weak turn 2. This way I think we're going to get to maximize our mana usage over the course of the game. This is going to be Shiv plus Eviscerate on one of them. Oh wow, that's a super weak turn by him. So what do we want to do this turn? Direwolf Alpha, it seems like a good spot for Direwolf. I think I'm just going to life tap and play Direwolf. I don't want to get too low off life taps, but I don't mind going down a little bit. I like having, this is also a good burst finish. I can hit for 6 out of nowhere. So next turn is probably going to be like Leper Gnome plus Flame Imp or something like that. Blood Mage Thalnos and SI. Okay, that's fine. And backstab. Okay, and probably then attack it. Sure. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Doomguard. So I don't really expect him to have many taunts, so I could just silence his thing right now. I could go silence Horse Rider, kill SI Agent, kill Thalnos. I guess I don't need to kill Thalnos if I silence it. Could also go silence Leper Gnome, draw a card. Actually, I think I would play Flame Imp rather than draw a card. I like silencing Thalnos, I'm pretty sure. And then I think I like trading for it. Yeah, I think I like this the best. Hopefully this strands him with some clunkiness in his hand. I think we're about at the point where I don't want to keep dealing damage to myself, but I also have a very full and good hand, so it's not such a problem. I have a lot of burst. Next turn is probably just playing all of the non-Doomguard creatures to set up a power overwhelming turn where I kill him. So he has Fan of Knives probably. Oh, just Blade Flurry. Okay, that's actually pretty good if he also has Fan especially. He has another SI. Okay. And Conceal. Interesting. I wasn't expecting Conceal there, but I don't really mind. I think I just spam... Well, I guess if I go Harvest Golem, Horse Rider, puts him down to 14. I doubt he can kill me next turn. He's already used an Eviscerate, and he's already played Thalnos. So I'm assuming that I'm not dying. And then that leaves me with 5, 10, 14 power on board, and he'll be at 14. And my power's pretty sticky, so he can take this guy off the board, maybe, but he'll probably take a damage to do so, or maybe he attacks there. But I think it's pretty likely then that I can get a kill soon if I do that. Then my next turn can be like Leper Gnome, Power Overwhelming, Doomguard, to probably put him to 2, to dead to Leper Gnome range. In addition to in addition to maybe clearing off some of his board, depending on if we need to do that or not. Right, because we have exactly 14 power total. He's sending it upstairs and playing an Emperor, so I think he's just dead then, unless his last card can kill my guy. Maybe he has another conceal. He does have backstab. Okay, so we can only put him to 1 if we go all in, which means that we're probably not going to go all in. We should probably just kill his guys. What does that look like? Fight here, power overwhelming here, fight there, play Leper Gnome, and play Doomguard, fight there. That leaves him with just 1 card to our pretty good hand. Yeah, to our 2/2/1s and a 5/2, or 3/2/1s, I should say. We could also just leave him with 1 SI agent and kill off his other stuff and hit him for 2. And actually play Argent Squire instead. Play Argent Squire, Leper Gnome, Doomguard. Yeah, I'm going to kill his guys. It seems like the safest play, and I think I'm ahead by quite a bit. Not positive about this line, but I think it leaves him in really bad shape. That's an annoying one to start with. No fan of knives, please. That would be devastating. Okay, that's fine. So probably just trade off for Azure Drake. I don't know if he has like an Arcane Golem kill in there that would make me not want to get my health too low. So he's dead to power overwhelming. That's about it, I think. Or if I like draw a abusive sergeant effect and then tap into 1. I think I'm just going to kill him over 2 turns and kill his guy this turn. Seems like the safest. And not tap. I think we have enough pressure that we don't need to tap. And I don't want to die to Arcane Golem plus Shiv or something, or plus something nasty. Alright, Auctioneer is probably a good start. Auctioneer Sap. It leaves him with 2 mana left over, and he has to deal with Doomguard in a non-sappy sort of way. Alright, we got him. Whew. That was a close one. Closer than I thought it would be. Now we just have to get a win with Druid, which should be doable. I don't think that Miracle Rogue is a great matchup, but it's not horrible either. And I think that we should be okay against his Warlock deck. I think this will be the tougher matchup, although this hand is quite good. Ooh. Do I keep it all, or do I... I'm definitely keeping these 2, and I think I want to keep one of the 4 drops. I'm not sure which one is better. I think the Shield Master is probably better than Keeper. This is better against a Van Cleef, but he's on the play, so he's less likely to keep a Van Cleef, I think. They're both pretty bad against a Tomb Pillager. This is probably marginally better. Yeah, I'm just gonna mull the Keeper. Alright, Ancient of War I think is probably pretty bad in this matchup because of Sap, but that's fine. We can't have it all. So this way we have turn 2 Mounted Raptor, turn 3 Shield Master, turn 4 Mounted Raptor plus hero power, it looks like. Pretty acceptable curve. All right, well, we'll play that on turn 4 probably with, we can go Raptor, Aspirant, depending. Looks like he's having some pretty weak turns, just spinning his wheels. Well, we get to develop our board. It's kind of the rogue MO though, honestly. Yeah. I like this, and that way this sets up this turn, and then we can play a 7-drop on turn 5. I like that this also kind of incentivizes a sap if he has it. Or maybe Shiv Eviscerate is what we're seeing here. Nope. Wow. Some really uninspiring turns. Yeah, I'm just gonna jam these two then. He might have the weapon like Deadly Poison plus Blade Flurry, which would clear my board. He would take 3 in the process, but I'd still get the 2 guys, so like it's not that bad. No, he doesn't even have it. Well, that's good for me then. I don't really want to kill this thing because I don't want to give him a coin. I think I'm just gonna send it all upstairs and play this guy and draw 2 cards. Yeah. I like that the best. Just try and stay as aggressive as possible. Yeah, I was hoping to draw a Druid of the Claw because that helps add a bunch of power to my board. So now he has to deal with a really big board from me and 2 sticky guys. And we have 6 points of burn in our hand, so, you know, we don't need much. Yeah, it looks like he's dead. Unless this is a really impressive preparation turn. We have to be really, really impressive. Alright, there's Warbot. So what does he need now? He needs, like, prep, pump up his weapon, prep, do something else. Yeah, I just don't think it's possible. I don't think it is possible. Okay, prep sap. So now I think he's deterministically dead. He can kill my guy. Or no, he's actually, yeah, he's dead because I have plenty of mana. Oh, I even drew another. The Rubbin's Living Root. Smash. All right, we got our first match. We just have to win the next one. And I think I'm going to break the video up here, and we can play the next one after that. So I'll be back for round 2, so to speak.